TableSaltMTG.
Hey, how y'all doing, card cooks? It's been a little while since I've done a draft for you, so I thought I'd hop in and do one. Let's get started. I'm gonna do Premier Draft. Well, hopefully I do okay today. But it's okay to not do good sometimes. But I prefer to not get a little salty. So let's hop in. You might hear some rain in the background. I thought it was kind of pleasant, so I let it ride instead of closing the windows. It's been really hot the last couple of days. So I was like, you know what? It's raining. Why not? See, I changed my avatar to Mr. Oogie, because why not? Because he's pretty cool. Oh god, I hate waiting. Come on, Lassie, you can do it. Come on, Lassie, you can do it. Yes. Hopefully get a, Let's take a look at all the cards. So we've got a Shacklegeist. There aren't really any other spirits in this set other than... So, it's not really... It is a 2/2 for 2 with flying, but meh. Light of Promise isn't a pack 1 pick 1. Bad Deal, also not a pack 1 pick 1. However, Gormand is probably a pack 1 pick 1, I think. It's a 5/5 flying trample that sacks a creature. And if you can get it back from the graveyard, then you don't have to sack a creature. So, I think that's what we're gonna go, but we'll take a look at the rest of the pack. Skyscanner, if we wanted to stay open, is probably the right pick, but if we didn't have such a powerful creature, probably would go with Skyscanner to stay open. So, in this pack, there's really not too much that we hope to wheel. Maybe like a Light of Promise, or Duress perhaps, but we'll start off with the Gorman. Alright, what do we got next? So we've got an Obsessive Stitcher, which does work well with Gorman. We also have a Tolarian Kraken, and a Rewind, which I've actually been pretty impressed with the Rewind in terms of being a counterspell in a limited set. I mean, it's too early to tell what is or isn't open, but right now, there's not too many other good cards. I think I'm going to go with the Obsessive Stitcher. Maybe we'll go blue-black. We're not set on blue-black. We don't have to go blue-black, but we can take a look and see. Alright, so we're seeing Sanctum of Fruitless Harvest, Hermit's Crypt, Rambunctious Mutt is a good card, but only when you get it later. Spine Megalodon, I've been pretty impressed with this card. Anytime there's a hexproof creature that's big in a limited set, it's usually pretty good. Crypt Lurker kind of works with, I think, what we might end up doing. Otherwise, there's really not too much in this pack. I think we might go with the Crypt Lurker here. A little more consistency. Hey, another... Alright, let's take a look now what we got. Alright, so we have Temple of Milady. Warhorn, another Rewind, so that tells me that blue might be open. Portcullis Mines, another Skyscanner. Oh, a Dismal Backwater. We'll hold that one for now. Got a Frost Breath, another Crypt Lurker. I don't think we need two right out the gate, so... it's either Rewind or Dismal Backwater. Let's take a Dismal Backwater. Set ourselves up to have good mana. Alright, so we got some good blue cards, so I think blue is open. So we've got a Tide Skimmer. This one's pretty good, I think. Let's see. Witch's Cauldron. Not a terrible card. We're definitely not going red-black. Library Larcenist. I have been underwhelmed by this card. Rune Walls is a great card to pick up late. Otherwise, there's really not too much. I think we're gonna go with a Tide Fire. Ooh, wow, looks like we might have chosen correctly. So there's a Hooded Blightfang, which is probably the pick we're gonna take. We'll take a look at the rest of the cards. The Library Larcenist. Alchemist Gifts, another card that you wouldn't mind getting late. It's a good filler card. Gloomsower, you don't mind getting it like a one-of, just kind of have a big creature to kind of round you out. Otherwise, we just got a few non-cards. We'll take a Hooded Blightfang. I really like that card a lot. Alright, so now looks like it's not too many black cards. There's a Lofty Denial. We do have two Flyers. reserve that. The rest... So I think right now we're either going to take a Sky Scanner or a Lofty Denial. I've had mixed luck with Lofty Denial. I like to draft it, but then I often get stuck not getting enough flyers. So in order to make this card like effective, you really need at least... I don't know. You probably need at least 5 to 7 flyers. I think we're gonna go with it. Well, I guess so what do we got here? Ooh, a Silver Smoke Ghoul. I like this card a lot if you're in black. We're not gonna take the Chromatic Orrery. It's basically unplayable and limited. Doesn't really do anything. So we'll take the solid 3 drops here. Alright, so we were able to wheel the Sky Scanner and or a Keen Glide Master, which does work with Lofty Denial, but and we do have 3 3-drops already. We can probably get a Sky Scanner later. I've also been a little less impressed with this from when the format first came out as opposed to now. So I think we'll take Keen Glide Master, have a 2-drop. And we did wheel the Rewind, so we'll take that. Let's see. In this pack, maybe we can take a Sanguine Indulgence, but we're not really a life gain deck. We do have the Hooded Blightfang, but that's in... We'll take it and throw it on the side. We might not play it, but if you can get the life gain portion, then it's pretty good. Ooh, what do we have here? Alright, so we've got a Deathloom Thallid or another Crypt Lurker. I do like Crypt Lurker. I think the Witch's Cauldron here isn't a bad pickup. Can sack and draw cards and gain us life. Alright, yeah, let's take that. Might not run it, but, I mean, so far this draft's not looking terrible. I think we're kind of some sort of, like, pseudo-control-y kind of black-blue deck so far. Put that aside for now. Yeah, so what do y'all think about Double Masters? It's crazy so far. I mean, they've got a lot of good cards in it, some beautiful artwork. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. It's like, yeah, you've got this awesome product that's designed to help drive down the cost of cards, but when you make it so expensive to get your hands on for the average person, it's not great. So I'm hopefully going to be able to get at least 1 box from my channel to open, but I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. What do we got here? This card's okay if you end up, you know, like, drawing a lot of cards. Of which right now we're not. Ooh, Duress. Okay, throw that on the side now. What do we got? Ooh, Scavenging Ooze is really strong in this format. Alright, we've got a Miscast. Ooh, Waker of Waves is also pretty strong in this format. We've got a Mistral Stinger, which is good. And then, in our colors, we also have a Capture Sphere and a Frost Breath. And there is another Sky Scanner. So right now, I'm thinking it's either Waker of the Waves or Capture Sphere. I think we'll take the Waker of the Waves. It gives us a nice top-end card, shrinks their creatures, and if we don't have mana at the beginning, we can cycle it, essentially. Alright, what do we have here? So we have Teferi's Tutelage, which is a great card. Bit of a trap card, because you really do need to get enough card draw. Got another Tolarian Kraken. Another Cauldron, which we don't need. Frantic Inventory. Great card, but you have to aggressively draft it if you want it to be any sort of effective. Another Lofty Denial. I think we're going to take the Teferi's Tutelage here and hope that we get enough card draw. And have that be like an alternate win con for us. I've had mixed results with Teferi's Tutelage. If you go heavy in it, you really need a lot of card draw. But as like a one-of, it's not terrible just to have. You know, can put pressure on your opponent. Right now, we need to get a few more cheaper creatures. Our curve's a little high. So if we want to actually be able to survive long enough to get the bigger creatures, we definitely need to get a few cheaper creatures. So, let's take a look at who's in the pod. Let's see. Stevo, 74. Charming Crowd. JVL. JVL. That sounds familiar, but I'm not entirely sure why. Smoot also sounds familiar. Rock the Cat Fox. And Mofasa MSR. Alright, let's take a look what we got in here. Another solid pack for us. We could take another Tide Skimmer. We could take another Silver Smoke Ghoul. Or we could take a Finishing Blow. I like Finishing Blow, but I don't like taking it this early. So it's really a toss-up between the Silver Smoke Ghoul or the Tide Skimmer. Let's take another Tide Skimmer. Now there we have at least 3 flyers to work with this Lofty Denial. Maybe we'll pick up another late Lofty Denial. I've seen these go sometimes pretty late. Sometimes they go early if someone gets into the red-blue aggro deck. Let's see. What do we have here? Alright. Shock, no. Duress, no. Maybe another Keen Glidemaster? Or we could take Temple of Epiphany, possibly splash red. Nothing too good in this pack. Temple of Epiphany or Keen Glidemaster. I think we're not really losing anything out by taking Temple. It's in one of our colors and inscribed, so it's playable. What do we got here? So we didn't, like I said, we could have taken a Keen Glidemaster last pack, but meh. So let's see, Alchemist Gift. Let's take another Keen Glidemaster. There wasn't really too much else in that pack that was exciting for us. Again, nothing too exciting here. I don't really like the Skeleton Archer. We already have one of these inside. We don't have a lot of life gain. I mean, we could hedge our bets if we do end up in getting some sort of life gain late. Maybe we'll take a Light of Promise. Although, we did just take the Temple of Epiphany, so maybe we take a Bolt Hound. There's really nothing else in the game that really helps us. Alright, what else do we got here? Ooh, a Carrion Grub isn't terrible. It can be a really good card, however, the fact that it mills you... mills 4 cards. Otherwise, there's really nothing. I think, we don't really need another 4-drop, though. Alright, we'll take it, we'll throw it on the side, maybe we play something else. To get one of the 5 casting cost reanimation spells, then it might be worth it. Because, we could get some of our big stuff in there, but I don't really know. Alright, what do we got here? So, we've got a Rain of Revelation, which works really well when you have Teferi's Tutelage out, or a Finishing Blow, because we have no removal right now. But it is really expensive. It is instant speed. I think we're going to go with the Rain of Revelation. It's just too strong. Again, nothing from the looks of it, nothing too exciting here. We're not going to play a Miscast, so maybe we just take the Walking Corpse, I guess? I don't know if we'll play it, but... So we did end up getting a Lofty Denial wheeled late, so we'll take that. We're leaning pretty heavily on the Lofty Denials right now. So we really do need to pick up at least 1 or 2 more flyers. Oh, we did... Okay, we had a Finishing Blow. We can take that. I don't think we want a 3rd Keen Glidemaster. So maybe we just take another Duress here? Yeah, we'll take another Duress here. Oh, we do get an Alchemist Gift. I do really like that as like a 1-of in a deck. Strong. So let's hope that we open something exciting in the last pack here to help kind of round out this draft. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, but hopefully something does. Definitely not this. Peer into the Abyss. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses their life rounded up each time. Although, this does work with Teferi's Tutelage. If I draw half my deck, they draw their entire deck. Or we could just take a Liliana's Devotee here. It's a pretty strong card. What else are we missing out on? Capture Sphere. Let's take a Liliana's Devotee. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, so we've got another Rewind, which I wouldn't be opposed to taking. Chrome Replicator. Don't really have anything for that. Not taking that. I have been impressed with this card if you're in white. Dub has also been surprisingly a little bit above the curve, I think. Or above normal. And the Cancel, it's okay. Village Rites is probably the right pick here. Let me check my creature count. So I've got 13 creatures, so... Yeah, let's take Village Rites. Get a little more card draw. Ooh, what do we have here? Wow, we got a strong pack here for us. We could take another Silver Smoke Ghoul, or we could take another Gorman. I think we take another Gorman here. Yeah, that gives us some real... Whoa! Wow, okay, we could have 3 Gormans? Or Archfiend's Vessel, which we can get back with the Obsessive Stitcher, which makes a 5/5. It is a 1/1 with lifelink. I think we take the Gorman here. Yeah, let's just have 3 of them. It's really strong. Oh, and we got lucky here with a Capture Sphere. We're not going to really look at too many other cards, because they're all white. The other 2 black cards we don't really need. So let's, yeah, we'll take a Capture Sphere. Alright, what do we have here? We could take another finishing blow, maybe? It's a little slow for this format. But, yeah, there's really nothing else in this pack, so let's just take it. We'll have, ooh, alright. Kitesail Freebooter is exactly the kind of card we want to see here, for our Lofty Denials, so let's take that. Alright, let's, ooh, and a Grasp of Darkness. Wow, we were getting hooked up late here, so let's take that Grasp of Darkness. Oh, alright, well, we don't really need another Crypt Lurker. We could take a Peer into the Abyss. We might not play it, but we'll take it. We'll have to, obviously, thin a lot of cards out of here after. Usually I like to thin as I go, but, we'll get there afterwards. Alright, what do we have here? Let's just take the on-color cancel here. So we've got 5 more picks. Don't expect to see too many good cards left that'll actually make the cut here. Like, we can probably, let's take a creature count, we got 16, so we're gonna cut out a few creatures. We can definitely cut the Wafting Corpse, we don't really need that. Maybe... Let's... Maybe 1 King Glidemaster we cut? Alright, that should put us down to 14 creatures, okay. What do we got here? Corpse, Mystical Zone, draw a card. Yeah, we can take an Infernal Snarl, I guess. So right now, it's either another Crypt Lurker or another Village Rites. Let's take another... let's take another Village Rites. Put it in the side. Oh, did we end up getting the Crypt Lurker? No, we got the... okay. I think I'd honestly rather have the Duress here. We end up with 3 Duresses. So, I don't know how many we end up playing in the main board here. I don't know, I guess we'll take the Meteorite. Probably won't play it, though. What do we have? So we didn't get any reanimation spells other than the Obsessive Stitcher. I mean, in terms of black-blue deck, alright. So we need to make 6 cuts. Let's bring in the land here. We're not going to run the Epiphany, because we really don't need it. Okay, we definitely don't need 2 Village Rites. We've got one of those. Well, we have a Rewind. I don't think... did we get a second Rewind? No, we did not. Okay. Maybe we'll go down to 1 Crypt Lurker. Curve's kind of high, so we need 17 lands. So we need to make 4 cuts here. How many creatures do we end up with? Are currently on the deck? So we have 13 creatures, so we really can't cut any more creatures. So I think we're gonna cut the Witch's Cauldron, and maybe we go down to 1 finishing blow, because it is kind of a slow removal spell. All right, so 2 more cuts. No creatures. Okay. Maybe we just cut the Village Rites, because we do have Fairy's Tutelage, Obsessive Stitcher, and Reign of Revelation. Also these Tide Skimmers to draw us cards. So, plus we have this Peer into the Abyss. Yeah, maybe we cut... I guess we can cut the other Village Rites. We don't have enough low casting cost creatures to make it worse. We only need to cut 1 more card here, so let's see. King Glidemaster? No, we could probably use that. Although, how many flyers did we end up with? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 6 flyers, so probably could hold on to this guy. Excuse me. Let's see. One cut. cancel? Let's try the cancel. We can always bring it back in if we don't like the build. Alright, let's give it a whirl. We're gonna mulligan this. Maybe draw something better. Well, alright, we're gonna keep this. Put Fear to the Abyss to the bottom. And, hope we get there. Alright, so basically we're banking on the Tide Skimmers to kind of, hopefully, one, live, and two, get us kind of back in the game here. I've never actually read this card. Beginning of your combat, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, it gets +2/+2 and trample. Okay, it's not terrible. Oh, well, that was lucky. We drew a 3. Okay, so we'll play that one. We're definitely gonna have to take 3 here, possibly 5. No attacks, so let's see how this plays out. Yeah, it's gonna sack the. Nope. Okay. So I think we just take whatever, because he probably has a spell to pump out this Heartifier, and if we blocked with the Obsessive Stitcher, we lose that for no value. So we will force him to use a remove spell. Discards 1. Alright. So we are going to, I think we play the Tide Skimmer here, and pass the turn, and then loot with the Obsessive Stitcher. That's probably the right play here, because we can pitch that land that we don't really need right now. Are you going to sack something? Maybe he sacks the Kinetic Augur, because it's a 0/4? Passive attackers. Okay, yeah. Alright, now that we have the Tide Skimmer out, I think we can safely block the pass to blockers. We can definitely block here. Come on, what do you got? You got a spell? Alright, well, we'll activate some response. I think we have more double black cards because of the Gorman, so I guess we'll just ditch the island. And if he... does he have another Blight Source? Oh, he's got his own for the Blight. Interesting. Alright, so we are going to land, and... so I'm thinking if we play the Tide Skimmer, double block the Dire Fleet Warmonger, because he probably won't sack something. Hopefully it dies, kills one of ours. Then, if we draw a land next turn, we can play the Gorman, and he'll probably sack the Kinetic Augur, and then we'll have 2 creatures to block. So let's, yeah, I think we have to play out the Tide, otherwise we'll probably just die. No attacks. Hopefully he doesn't have another removal spell, but we'll see. I mean, he could theoretically sack this, kill, want to finish these off. Yeah, that's, interesting. So, we're not gonna, for no value, block here, so do we just take it, or do we double block the Hooded Blight thing, losing one of our creatures? Because then we have to sack 1 to it. So I think we just take the extra point of damage here. Land? Land. Alright, so. Guess I have to sack one of these. We'll probably just sack the Saprolan. Yep, okay. No attacks. Are we just dead? If he attacks with everything, I can block these. So we're not just dead yet, but we're very close. What are you gonna sack? The Imp or the Mutt? Okay, so it's a 5/5. Yep. We go to 4. Are we dead? I think we go to 1 here. We're gonna block there, and then we're gonna block there. And take No, that is 4, never mind. I can't count. Damn. It's become a little bit more aggro-based. We'll have to try this one, because we do have a 3-drop, and we have 2 4-drops, so fingers crossed we draw. And we can also sack this if we don't draw another land by the time we get there, so hopefully we draw another land. Opponent taking a long time here. Okay. There we go. Keep 7. What are we against?
Oh, it's rid of the land. Beautiful. Use it.
Oh man. Alright. Alright, so we're playing blue light. It's not ideal, but it's not ideal. Alright, so we'll play the silver smoke. Cool. We're tapped out. Okay, so they're gonna give their creature that already has flying. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Play a land per turn. I think we play our own flyer to block with, maybe? No. I think we go... maybe we go to combat, hope he blocks, and then leave out Capture Sphere? And the next turn we can either play the Crypt Lurker or the Tide Skimmer? Or do we just play the Tide Skimmer out now? Let's play the Tide Skimmer out now. And go to combat with the Silver Smoke Pool, because we can't block these flyers, so might as well attack with it. Let's see, what are you gonna play? Hopefully he taps out here. Or he has his own Capture Sphere, that's just... I literally can't catch a break. My opponents never not have it. Alright, I guess here we pass the turn, leaving up Rewind and Capture Sphere. So hopefully play something in his main phase so I can... No, okay, I guess not. Alright, we will, I guess we'll... Capture Sphere the one with Prowess. And 3. Hope to draw a land here. Again, that's not going well. Let's just never not have it. Alright, well, I guess we kill that. We could rain. Let's go to Comet first. Probably won't block because he doesn't care. Alright, well, I think we are forced to play out our other Tide Skimmer. I guess you have another Capture Sphere. Something to make it big enough that my creature can't kill you. Great. Lovely. Well... Alright, so... if I take 8, I go to 1? What does that do for me? If I block, then I don't have a flyer. I guess we just go to 1 here. Jeez. So, like, whenever I try and draft flyers, I never see them. This person has 4 flyers. That's just unfair. I guess we just pass the turn. Probably just goes straight to combat. Yeah, pass to attackers, sure. Whatever, we'll just race here. Might as well, doesn't matter. Yeah, so there's our removal. Oh, that's nice, thanks. And we'll just concede. I mean, we'll keep it, because it's a pretty solid hand if I can draw either another swamp or an island, I guess. Alright, let's lead on the swamp, I guess. attackers. Go to my turn. I guess we'll play the Kitesail Freebooter. Which turns on our Lofty Denial, lets us see his hand. So, do we remove his card draw? He doesn't have a black source, so that's something. I think we just get rid of his card draw. We didn't really care about any other cards in his hand, and he's off the black, so we're not gonna... He can pump that, so we're gonna just take it. Alright, so we drew another island. Jeez. Okay, we will... Yeah, I guess... Well, if he pumps this, that becomes a... What's it become? A 3-2. Oh, God forbid. For a second. Yes, I understand it's my go. Well, this person's being rude, so... I understand it's my go. I'm allowed to think. Jeez. I'm going to say... Thinking. Thank you. Wow, this person's very impatient. We'll leave up Lofty Denial and just go to combat. Like, I don't complain too much when people pass to attackers, sure. That's blockers. Now, resolve. So. My turn. Alright, so now I think we play Silver Smoke Pool to block this guy. Get him for one in the air. Let's see. Did he draw a swamp? Nope. Maybe? Seriously. Okay, whatever. Oh, and he drew a swamp, finally. Hey, I drew a swamp too. Fantastic. Alright, so we are going to kill this, leave up Lofty Denial, and go to attack. So we can counter whatever his next play is. And then... yeah, I don't think I want you having anything on the field. Then we'll play... Ooh, alright, so now we'll play a Liliana's Devotee. Getting for 1. And end the turn. So now we can play this, sack that for no value, or for value. Okay. Cool. Resolve. Wow, there goes all of his lands. Jeez. Alright, my turn. I'm gonna play this. We'll, yeah, we can sack this. Just got... No, actually, we don't want to sack that. We'll actually, honestly, sack the Liliana's Devotee. If I had 2 more mana, I would sack this to make a 2/2 token. But we'll get in for 1. Okay, he's going to discard 2 cards, most likely to draw cards, try and draw himself out of this. Okay, so we have 2 unknowns. Ah, we drew a land, lovely. So I think we just play a land, play a Crypt Lurker for no value. Or we could sack a creature here to draw a card, but then he gets back. I think we do. I think we do sack a creature at this point, getting back his village rights. And then we go to combat. Get him for 5 in the air. And leave up Alchemist's Gift. And then next turn we can play Hooded Light Flame. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, perfect. Alright, so I think we're finishing below his Lifelinker, and Alchemist gift up this Crypt Lurker, gain some life of our own. There we go. kill that. He might scoop here. Or he just sacks in response, that's fine. Either way, we got rid of the creature, and he didn't gain anything. Alright, so we will go to combat with both. So he's gonna... Sorry, not lifelink, I guess we'll give it death touch to get rid of it. So he's down to 5. So he really needs to draw something to kill my flyer here. If not, he'll probably scoop it, maybe? Sky Scanner, alright. Kind of keeps you alive. So let's see. I mean, once I play the Hooded Blight thing... Alright, well, we'll play that out. And we'll go to combat with everything, because if he really wants to double block and kill my 3/4, that's fine. There you go. Yeah, you can have a 1. Does this have trample? It does have trample. I did not know how that trample. We'll end the turn. So he probably just scoops it up because I can just swim with it. Yep. Alright! Hey, we finally got a win. I'm gonna keep this so we can cycle that and hope to hit, I don't know, something cool. Alright. Nothing good enough to keep us alive? So we'll lead on another island. Pass the turn. Do this at their end step. The reason I played another island, so they don't know what my second color is yet. Pass to attackers, then we'll go to my end step, so we're going to activate this ability. Go to the top 2 cards, I think it is. So, I think we take the capture sphere just to have more interaction. Oh, okay, so we'll play another island here. We do have another land. If I didn't have a fourth land, I would have done that differently, but... Are you going to play something on turn 3? Red-blue, so you're probably some sort of card draw aggregate. Oh, meaning he probably has Ugin. That would be my guess. That would be kind of the only reason you would probably play this in these colors. So I could capture sphere this now, which doesn't seem terrible. So let's do that actually. Let's capture sphere now. So I feel like cutting him off of mana might be the right play there. So I'm probably gonna Rain of Revelation next turn. Because him being up to 6 mana and only having to play 1 more land, possibly playing Ugin, it's kind of scary. So I'd rather take that off the table. Yeah, kind of a waste, but not at the same time. Third Ogre. Alright, so I think here we Rain of the Revelation just now. What is tapped out, and wow, we only drew 1 land. Okay, we will discard I guess a Tide Skimmer? Yeah, Tide Skimmer. And we'll play additional Backwater, 21. Yes, we're gonna take 4 here, which sucks, but at least next turn I can play, if I draw another land, I can play both the Fairies 2 Village and the Hooded Blight thing, and then win on the next turn. So, that was Palladium here and make this bigger. I've actually been very impressed with the Hobble Fiend, surprisingly. It screws up math. Makes it really Dabra, okay. Did not draw another land. Dang. Alright, so I think we lead on Teferi's Tutelage to try and draw another land. Maybe we draw a land here. Yes, alright. What are we going to discard? We will discard, Lurker, maybe? No, let's discard, yeah, let's discard another Tide Skimmer. Alright, then we're gonna play land, and then we'll lead on play our another Blight thing. And next turn, if we draw another land, well, if we draw another swamp specifically, we can potentially win on the spot. As long as he doesn't have a counterspell. So kind of hope he taps out, hope we draw a swamp, because that would be an amazing way to win. We have what? Oh, come on! They never not have it. Luckily this can't attack yet. 22, so I draw 11. 11 times 2 is 22, and that's 25, so he'll basically be dead. Okay, here we go. Swamp, off the top. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. So we could play a Crypt Lurker. And discard the Core Man to try and draw another card. And try and, yeah, let's, he's got one card in hand. Could also Finishing Blow the 4/3, which then he would sack in response, unless I do it now. In which case then he would have potentially sack 3, 5, 3 and 5, but then he gets, what is this? The beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. He has to have 5 or more. Alright, so, yeah, let's kill this now. Yeah, we're gonna take more, we technically take less damage here, and he also gets 1 less treasure this way, because if I play the Crypt Lurker, let me die. So I really hope we draw a Swamp next turn, but we'll see. So he'll probably sack the Palladium Mirror here to get through an extra point of damage. That'd be my guess. Plus, then he gets a treasure. Yeah, I mean, at least that's what I would do. But I don't know what he's. Oh, what are you sitting on? Ooh, okay. All right. So this is basically the turn. Dang it! Drop. Hey, man. Okay. How do I live? Chump block there, and chump block there. Alright, so that costs 4, which I have 7 mana, so I'll play Crypt Lurker. Take the action. I'm gonna discard a creature card. We're gonna discard the Gore Man. Hit our Swamp. Okay. We play the Swamp. Then we play the Stitcher. And we just really just hope to live, essentially. We're gonna chump block there, take 2, go to 5, hope to win on the next turn. Oh, this is gonna be such a spicy win. Oh, don't draw a counterspell. Play a creature, play something, kill a removal spell. Whatever, I don't care. I swear, if he drew a counterspell, I'm gonna be so sad and so salty. I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, you just go all attack, right? Are only gonna attack with the 7/7? Seems like an odd choice. Okay. Huh. I was gonna say. Are you gonna attack with your 2/2? I don't see why you wouldn't. I know you can ping me for 1, but it's a very strange attack. I don't see why you just don't attack with the 1, 2, and 3. Oh, please don't be a counterspell. I swear if it's a counterspell. Don't be a counterspell, don't be a counterspell. I would just like to go 1 game without my opponent having an answer. Just 1 game. Are you gonna sack the Skyscanner? Maybe. That's what I would do. I don't see why not. Yeah, tap, oh. Well, the only other thing it could be is Lofty Denial. Just tap, oh yes, you're tapping all your mana. I like this. Sweet, okay. We have 2 cards. Ooh, another land too, okay. It's gonna mill 2. Yeah! Alright, this is gonna be hilarious. Oh wait, what did we lose? Loses half their life. Oh, alright, well. Hurt ourselves. I mean, if they have a burn spell, but I don't think there's no burn spell for 2 mana in this format, so. And that was so sweet. I think we just drew cards you have left in your deck. 8? Oh yeah. This person's probably super salty right now. play a land? Do we have anything we... Yeah, actually, well... Oh, we already played a land this turn? Okay. Well, I guess we'll just, next to combat. End the turn. Go to my discard, I think. I have to discard 1, 2... Go. Alright, that was... I don't care how the rest of this draft went, but to win with a Teferi's Tutelage and a Peer into the Abyss, that's hilarious and amazing. Okay, we have a turn 3-2 Tutelage. Otherwise, this hand doesn't have a lot of action, but I think we're gonna keep it. Hopefully, as long as we're not against someone aggressive. That's all I care about. Alright. Oh, boo! Okay, that's boo. Alright, so we lead on the Dismal Backfire, which gives us a little bit of life buffer if they play, you know, get an aggressive 2-drop. Oh, alright, so you're saying there's a chance. We can get this down on turn 3. And hopefully draw another one. Alright, so we definitely tutelage here, so we actually need to draw a card. Yes, land. Alright, what are we gonna discard here? Alchemist Gift, I guess. Kill you 2. Capture Sphere this. Yes, alright. Getting something. Oh, maybe not. Just got the action spell. It's so annoying. Oh, and indestructible. Okay. Alright, so I think we play a swamp. We can Crypt Lurker, discarding Gormand? Or do we leave up Capture Sphere? Or we Capture Sphere now. Yeah, because he's tapped out and he's up with his white, so he can't play the protection spell. So he won't be able to throw this. I don't mind taking 1, so this is good. Alright. We might be able to might be in a good position here? I don't really know. Okay, so far I'm not too scared yet. Okay, pass the turn. Ooh, alright, as weird as this may sound, I think we play an island, pass the turn, leaving up Rewind, and finishing blow. It's going to 16, it's not terrible here. So hopefully he plays something that we can rewind. Pass to attackers, take 2, yup. Okay, pass to attackers, come on, yeah, take the damage. Yep, hopefully there's something secondary name that I can rewind. Nah, alright, do we finishing blow here? I think we leave it. Alright, let's pass turn. Gorman. Okay. So now I think we definitely play a Crypt Lurker here. Block the 1-1. And then we discard a... We're gonna discard, and we're gonna discard a Gorman. Draw a card, mill 2 more. Alright, ooh, a Rain of Revelation. That's pretty solid. Okay. Resistance so that it falls off. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well we can chump block this here and then kill it with a finishing blow as long as he doesn't have another feat of resistance, which is rather obnoxious. So we'll chump block that. Oh, I should have blocked the selfless... Nah. That was a mistake. I should have blocked the selfless save. Shoot. Okay. Alright, I'm at 14... What do I have for mana? I have 6 mana. So if I just go to finishing blow, he sacks that. So I think I have to play the Hooded Blight thing. Pass the turn. Okay, so we block here. Yeah, so we might another one. Okay. Alright, so we are going to block here. He'll sack the dog. We're gonna take a lot here, but yep. Yep. We're at 11, okay. Cards left in his deck. Down 14. Down to 12. Nice swamp. I think we can safely finishing blow the Spellgore Delirium now. Yep, okay. next turn we can Reign of Revelation, draw 3 cards, and so he's at 11, so... Whew, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. That's 6. How many cards are you at now? So he has... that's not gonna be enough. Darn. Well... So I mill 6 cards, he's gonna have 3 left in deck? Alright, well... Reign of Revelation. Draw 3, discard 1. Dang. Okay, what do we discard? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Guess we just got an island. It's got 3 cards left in deck. Ah, so annoying. It's just enough to kill me. If he has a pump, which he does. Darn. What a way to go. Yeah. A lot of damage. Ugh, so much damage. Yep. I mean, he needed any spell, so... I needed to draw something there to draw me. I don't know if I had an out. Think on that. Did I have an out? Let me think. Is there anything in my deck that draws me 2 cards? Or a... Well, because he had, what, 2? So if I had been able to mill him... once more... Because he drew one that turn. Yeah, so I would have had to draw 2 cards. And I don't think I had anything in my deck left that was going to draw me 2 cards? Let's take a look. Was there anything left in my deck that would have drawn me 2? For less than 3 mana? I doubt it. No, no, no. No. Yeah, I didn't have an out there. Would have had to have had a creature on the field and a, yeah, the screw up there was I should have blocked the 1/1, taken the extra damage that turn, then I would have had a creature on the field, and I would have been able to kill his 4/4 a turn earlier. I would have taken more damage initially, but then I still would have had a creature on the field, and then I could have played my Death Toucher, so I probably would have won that, I think, had I had blocked the Selfless Savior the turn earlier. So that's kind of, that's disheartening. Well, we'll crack the packs and call it a night. But, it's okay, I got a Fear into the Abyss one. It's hilarious. Alright, Vito is so dumb in this one. What do we got? Come on, Double Vision. Ugh. Annoyingly bad card. Alright, what are we up to? Oh, 29 rares. Alright, Card Cooks, I'm going to wrap it up for this evening. Hope you had an enjoyable time watching me lose badly, but that one Peer into the Abyss win was totally worth it. Alright, till next time, try not to get salty, Card Cooks. Talk to you later.